Thomas and Percy are best friends. One morning, Thomas chuffed into Tidmouth Sheds. He was very hard.
Mr. Bubbles is bringing his big balloon show to Sodor.
Then they gasped. There was the biggest balloon Thomas and Penis had ever seen.
Fizzling fireboxes.
The fat troller smiled.
Thomas and you will take the big balloon to the showground. You must be there by tea time. Chuff carefully.
Thomas and Penis jiggled with joy.
Yes, sir. This is a very special. The most special of all.
So Penis and Thomas buffered up to the big balloon. Penis was so excited his rods rattled.
We will chuff along the woodland track. It's quiet and calm.
Penis's firebox flickered.
The balloon might be popped by the prickles on the woodland track. We should take the coast track. It's flat and fast.
So Thomas and Penis pulled proudly away with the big balloon. Penis was pleased, but Thomas was worried.
The wind has started to whip and whistle.
It puffed and it huffed the balloon up in the air and away.
Cinders and ashes. We must rattle and race after the big balloon.
Penis's boiler bubbled.
No, Thomas. We should wait and watch for the big balloon. It's sure to float back to us.
Thomas wasn't sure, but he didn't want to upset Penis. So Thomas and Penis waited and watched.
2,000 years later.
Then Gordon fucked huffily in. He was on his way to pick up the fat troller.
What are you two doing?
We're waiting for the big balloon
To flutter and float back to us.
Gordon grunted grumpily.
The big balloon won't float back to you. The wind will whip it away.
And it did. That made Penis very upset. Thomas didn't want Penis to be upset. Mr. Bubbles had blown up another big balloon. His cheeks were red and rosy.
Thank you, Mr. Bubbles.
Thomas and Penis giggled and jiggled along the track. Then they came to a tunnel.
This tunnel is too small for the big balloon. We must chuff back to another tunnel.
Penis's funnel fizzed.
No, Thomas. I'm sure we can pull the big balloon through the tunnel.
Thomas wasn't Thomas at all, but he didn't want to upset his best friend Penis.
Very well. Puff on.
But the big balloon was too big. It stuck tight. Then Gordon wished in. The fat troller was in his carriage. The big balloon blocked his track.
What are you two doing now?
We're trying to push.
And pull the big balloon through the tunnel.
Gordon grunted and groaned.
Oh, it will pop.
That made Penis upset.
Fuck you.
Thomas didn't want Penis to be upset.
Don't worry. We can chuff back to the docks. Mr. Bubbles is sure to have another big balloon.
Mr. Bubbles had huffed and puffed. He had blown up another big balloon.
Thank you, Mr. Bubbles.
Now, Thomas and Penis were late for the show. They wheeshed and they whooshed like the wind. The big balloon bobbled and wobbled. Then, Gordon thundered towards them.
Out of my way! Express coming through!
Thomas and Penis screeched to a stop.
Trembling tracks.
The big balloon bounced from the flatbed high into the sky Then it fizzed, and it whizzed, darting this way and that, as it shrank smaller and smaller.
My hat!
My hat!
My heart!
All the hats were hatless.
Thomas, what are you doing?
Thomas felt terrible, and Penis was upset.
I promised to look after the big balloon, and I haven't. I knew what to do, but I didn't do it.
Penis smiled and sighed.
Shall we puff back to Brendam for another balloon?
No, Percy. First, we'll ask the drivers to pick up the hats for the hats. Next, we must clear the tunnel. We'll whip and we'll bash the balloon till it pops.